University of Ghana Enterprises Limited, UGEL. Do you know about UGEL? Or I should tell you about it. Or better still, I should just let the CEO tell you about it. Our very good friend Yaw Nutifafa Agbesi is here. He's a CEO of the University of Ghana Enterprises Limited, and he's here to tell us all about it. Hey, brother, how are you?
I'm very well, Lexis.
So glad you're on my show today.
Yeah, it's nice to be on Joy, and it's nice to be on the famous drive.
Yes. We're happy to have you here.
Yeah,
you know, a lot of our constituents are at the University of Ghana, Legon.
That's right.
So
that's right.
When I heard that the team from the UGEL are going to come on the show, I was really excited. So the University of Ghana Enterprises Limited, what exactly is it about?
Okay, so basically, UGEL is a commercial entity. So it's University of Ghana Enterprises Limited, but we shorten it UGEL.
UGEL,
yeah, it makes it easier. As a commercial enterprise set up by the University of Ghana as the sole shareholder to manage the residential facilities, hostels, and business ideas which have been conceptualized by the university are commercialized. So that is what we do. Yeah, so we are kind of like a commercial section of the university. But we have our own, our own board. We have everything separate from the university. But the university is the sole shareholder of UGEL.
So basically, any business idea that you conceptualize and you feel that can thrive, you just go ahead and execute.
We drive it, So if the university comes up, like what I'm coming to talk about today, the water, our University of Ghana, UGEL Premier Fresh Mineral Water.
Ooh.
And then we also have the dome, the Premier Domes as well. So basically, our business idea it revolves around four main things. The first one, so we look at, so we feed. That was the main idea, to feed, to accommodate, which is where we have the hostels. And then we also refresh where the water comes in, and then we entertain. That's where the domes also come. So as for the feed, I don't want to talk too much about it. We'll go deeper and delve deeper into that later. So we feed, we accommodate, we refresh, and we entertain.
Are these your main aims and objectives?
The main aims of the business.
Okay.
So that
so then let's talk about the UGEL Fresh Premier Water and the UG Premier Dome.
That's right.
Tell me about these two, the facility and the product.
Right. So UGEL has been in existence for a number of years, but the water business started producing water from August 2022.
Okay.
And our water is fresh. It's water that is derived all the way from the mountains, from Ayikuma. That's where the factory is located. The water is, we try as much as possible, the way the university does. It took a long time, the various departments, chemistry department, they did their tests. They had to be satisfied. So after all was said and done in August 2022, the product came on, and so that's the UGEL Premier Fresh Mineral Water.
I see the smile that you say that with. Looks like you're proud of that product.
the product, the water, because of the purification process, we go through what we call the reverse osmosis.
Okay.
And basically, the main idea is to maintain as much as possible all the minerals, the pure minerals which are in the water. Meanwhile, the water should also be potable for drinking as well. So that's what we've been doing over these years, and the product comes in three main forms. We have the dispenser jar, which is 18.5 liters. We also have the 500 ml bottle, and then we also have the 250 in sachet as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the water tastes good. It's refreshing. It has a way of caressing your throat, your throat and your tongue. And there's just something about that water. There's water that when you drink at at room temperature, it tastes different.
Yeah.
But this one, there's just something about it when you taste it, even at room temperature. And because it's coming from the university, it opens your brain. AI issues.
Now you make me want to get a bottle right now.
Yes, it opens your brain. AI issues, so it tastes good. It's refreshing.
Okay.
There's just something about the water. And and once you taste it, It's never the same.
Well, the way you've sold the water. First of all, I was thinking of just getting it to taste it, but now I want to be a distributor.
That's right. That's
so
right.
for those who want to be wholesalers, retailers, and distributors, how can they do that?
Yeah.
So where can we get the bottle of water to check it out too?
Yeah. So the water can be located actually on University of Ghana campus. Yeah. So you can get it. So there's a distributorship point there, and I'll just share the number with you in a moment.
Okay.
Yeah. So just in a moment I'll get that. But if you come to Lehman Hall, then you can easily get the water to become a distributor. Just walk in there. There are 3 lovely ladies there. They'll take care of you. And then if you need any additional information, they'll be more than willing to share the information and any help you need. Yeah.
Great. And tell me about the dome. The UG Premier Dome.
The dome, yeah. So the dome, there are 3 domes actually. So we have 2 large domes, fully air conditioned. Each of them is fully air conditioned,
okay.
and 1 small one. So for the large dome, that large dome can take 800 people if you're having normal theater style seat sitting.
Okay.
And then if you have the banquet sitting down with tables and chairs, it can take up to 600 people.
Right.
And then we have a smaller one which takes up to 150 people. We have very lots as well, very huge parking lots behind Liman if you've been to Legon recently. And then we also have 26 washrooms and even a washroom, a disability washroom as well.
Wow.
Yeah, and we've done the the walking, the pavement in, so that if you are disabled and you have a wheelchair, it makes it easy for you to just slide in using your wheelchair.
Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah. So
if you're thinking of a place for your events, well, then you need to go check out the UG Premier Dome. Yeah, I know you're planning a party out there, or you're planning a little get-together, or probably a conference, or even a meeting, or some stakeholder engagement sessions and whatnot. You'd want to consider the UG Premier Dome. Yeah? Okay. Well, this is good. For those who want to get in touch with you and find out more about all of these that you have, can you share with us?
Yeah. So when you I'll get the number for you in a minute.
Okay.
Yes,
okay,
I'll get the number for you in a minute. Yes, the details and then the location and all the other contacts. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Stay tuned in. This is Joy 99.7 FM. Drive Time on Joy. We're having a conversation with Yaw Nutifafa Agbesi, who is the CEO of the University of Ghana Enterprises Limited. Yeah. You probably need to go check out the UGL Fresh Premier Mineral Water. And as well, the UG Premier Dome. In a bit, he's going to share with us the contacts. All right, so do we have it now?
Yeah, we have the numbers now.
Great,
Yeah,
great.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah, so for the UGL Premier Fresh Mineral Water, you just call this number 0555 060 150. Yeah, we have a sales agent. She goes by the name Nana Oye.
Okay.
So you can imagine. So once you call Nana Oye, 0555 060 150.
Okay.
Yeah, and then for the dome, if you have any inquiries, we have a lovely lady there who goes by the name Kimberly. So you just call 0555 329 072.
Right.
I'll go over that again, 0555 329 072.
Okay.
Yeah, for UGL Premier Domes. And then for the water, like I mentioned, you should just call the number I gave earlier, 0555 060 150.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go. You have the numbers now, so get in touch with the team. Any final words before we wrap up? Yeah.
Yes. So I would want, you see, the water is a product you need to experience. The water is rich, it's tasty, it tastes good. And the way people say, oh, there are vehicles and there are vehicles. There's water and there's water. So when you taste the UGL Premier Fresh Mineral Water, your life will never be the same again. And I want you to try it.
This is intellectual water.
Intellectual water. AI water. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Yaw.
Yaw Nutifafa Agbesi is the CEO of the University of Ghana Enterprises Limited.
Drive time on Joy with Lexis Bill.